Let's get it. Device Doctor. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your host, Device Doctor. I got a great video for you today. Some big news coming out of Silicon Valley. The Cupertino giant Apple is suing Qualcomm. Now, if you don't know who Qualcomm is, they are the company that produces the chips inside of the cell phones. Not just Apple's, but pretty much any major player in the cell phone industry like Samsung, Apple, HTC. Qualcomm provides the chips that these phones use to connect to the internet. Apple is suing them because they're saying Qualcomm is charging them way too much compared to all the other tech companies. So essentially what's happening here is Apple feels like they're not getting a fair price for the chips that they're buying. They think that they're getting charged 5 times as much. They're not just making these claims out of thin air. I think that they know what other companies are paying, and Apple knows what they're paying, and they don't think it's right. Okay, I gotta tell you, I know it's a free market. I know people can people can charge whatever they like, and people have to pay that or say no. And unfortunately, when you're the only person on the market who could sell these things, you have all the patents to them, it gets really easy to just start charging people more than you should. Apple is one of the biggest players in the game. They sell one of the most expensive phones in the game. It's a very premium phone, and they sell them by the boatload. So Qualcomm sees this, and I think they see an opportunity, and they want to charge Apple more because they say, hey, Apple makes a ton of money. They can afford it, so let's jack up the price on them. I see where Apple's coming from. Kudos to them for thinking they should get a fair price. And Qualcomm is replying to this lawsuit saying that it's baseless, pretty much saying that the whole thing is lies and there's no reason that they should be getting sued. They charge a fair price. We'll see, especially when things like this go to court. They're going to ask you for receipts. They're going to ask you for orders, shipments. They're going to have to pull everything out and show it all off to the court. So at the end of the day, I don't know how Qualcomm can get away with this if they are in fact charging Apple more than they charge the other companies. We'll see how it goes. Apple is charging for $1.145 billion. Is that right? 1.145? Yeah, $1.145 billion. That's a lot of cash, guys. I hope Apple gets what they deserve. I know with the whole Samsung fiasco that happened a few years back, Samsung delayed that thing as much as they could and delayed payment on it as much as they could. I think they even went to an appeals court, which means they didn't have to follow through with the sentencing of the judge, because by taking it to appeals court, they can prolong it even more because they'd wait on a hopefully new answer. I know when things get like this happen, especially with companies this big, it could get a little messy. Tim Cook of Apple, the CEO of Apple, he said that he hopes there's another way that they could do things. This is not the ideal situation that they want to be in. If there's another way they can solve it, he would like to do that, but at this point, the way Qualcomm is responding and the way they've been treating them, they're saying that they're not wanting to work with them whatsoever. So I can see where they're coming from. At the end of the day, they got to go through the right channels and the right processes, but I hope they get what they deserve. What do you guys think about this? Is Apple in the right? Is Qualcomm wrong? Do you think that this is just Apple trying to bully them into giving them a better price? Or do you think Qualcomm's the wrong one and really is jacking up the price on Apple? Do you think Apple could afford to bring the price down on the iPhone a little bit? Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I got a brand new video coming for you soon. It's an unboxing of a brand new Canon lens that I picked up, a 10mm wide-angle lens. I'm so excited to show that off to you guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. I drop new videos every week.